All right, Campfire crew. This Tony, I don't know where Stella's at, and Stella checking in from the lodge. Hey, I've got a skillet that has a wooden handle in it that I want to bring y'all along for the ride on the process. Now, it's not too bad, and I've already scrubbed the thing till I'm blue in the face with like Brillo pads and soap, and I've got it pretty clean. I'm going to stick it in here and let it heat up. Once I get it dry, we are going to oil this thing down. So let's go. Okay, the temp is up to about 300 degrees. Woo. We are going to get some vegetable shortening on this thing. I'm gonna grab us a glove. Remember what I told you. Don't be scared to put a bunch on there to start with, because we're going to wipe it all back down. But get you a bunch on there. Oh, drop my rag. Get you a bunch on there to make sure that your skillet is coated and that you don't miss a spot. Alright, that's one good coating to start with. So I want to show y'all something while we got the grill open. So I had a young lady ask me the other day, how do I keep that barbecue grill looking so good? And I told her, in just all honesty, that I spill so much oil and so much vegetable shortening on top of this grill that it's got cast iron grates on it. So with the cast iron grates, this thing literally seasons itself. So I brush it down periodically and then I'll wipe it down with some oil again. But the grill looks as good as it does because it's cast iron and it's literally getting seasoned the same time that the cast iron's getting seasoned. So let's close this thing up, and it's got the first coating on it, and let's let it cook for about an hour, and we're gonna come out here and wipe it down again. Get our temp back up. All right, y'all stay tuned. All right, it's been close to an hour. Let's see what it looks like. It's getting some color to it. Just let that thing cook. We're gonna, this is our second coating on it. It's been close to an hour. We're gonna let it cook for probably another hour, and then we'll come back and check it again. Close the lid while the temp's still up. Alright, it's the next day. When we went to eat last night, when we come back in, we literally, I didn't even open the grill up. I come out here and cut it off. But I want y'all to see, this thing is beautiful. That is a very beautiful piece of cast iron. One thing this thing needs now is something cooked in it. So we're about to heat it up. Hang on. That dang farmhand Caden knows we trying to make a video. So here is the handle that goes on that little skillet. Now, one thing that I don't have a lot of is wooden handled cast iron. Now I got a few pieces. This particular skillet come from a young lady, I can't see my head or not. Came from a young lady named Londa. from Adventures with Me and T. And London Tom gave me this skillet, and it's a beautiful skillet. I've got another skillet with a wooden handle, and I also have a pot. So let me show you the pot. They're almost a matching pair. And y'all know we cook in that pot all the time. So they both good looking pieces of cast iron, and I think that we may cook something in both of those just to get them both used, and we definitely got to cook something in this skillet. But the skillet turned out beautiful. Y'all send me a message. What do y'all think about the wooden handle skillet, or what do y'all think about wooden handle cast iron? I don't think Caden cares. He's busy. Alright, let's get these things fired up. They turned out great. Or the skillet turned out great. Let's figure out something that we want to cook, and let's cook something. She wants on here.
She does. I'm afraid she'll turn you over.
All right, Campfire crew. Today, me and Stella are gonna see if we can clean up this Coleman stove, and we're gonna try to light the thing. So, for you guys that don't know, I bought this Coleman stove at a yard sale. I paid, not a yard sale, a thrift store. I paid $19.97 for a Coleman Camp Stove model 425F. Now, I've never been one to have a lot of camp stoves, so I don't know that much about them or how to operate them. So, the initial video that I put on about the camp stove, I asked that if there's anybody that knows anything about the camp stoves, throw me some suggestions on how to light this thing. And I had a guy sent me a whole list of things that I need to do to make sure that this stove lights up properly. And he told me that all those directions are inside the door of the camp stove. So we're going to read the instructions that's in the door, and we're going to go by those instructions to light this thing. But first of all, let's get it cleaned up a little bit, because it's set up for a while. We just want to wipe it down and blow it out, and it's not really that bad. So let's see what we can do about getting it cleaned up. I think first of all, we're going to get us an air line and blow it down. Get some glasses on. All right, we've got the camp stove cleaned up pretty well. We've got a little funnel, and I showed everybody this. Got a little rust stain on the side of it. But it is a Coleman funnel that come with the little stove. I don't know if it come with it from the factory or if it's something that somebody bought and put in there, but it's literally a Coleman funnel. It's got a little filter down in the bottom side of it. So we're gonna fill our tank up, and we're gonna start the process of lighting this little heater. I want to say this about this Coleman fuel. I paid almost the same amount for that fuel that I paid for that whole heater. This fuel is $17 a gallon, which to me is crazy. I'm not going to fill it all the way up initially until we find out how it's going to burn and all that good stuff. I'm at least going to try to get it like halfway full. I think it's probably more than that. So in the great state of Alabama today, it's supposed to be in the high 90s and a heat index of over 100 degrees. So y'all can see how I'm sweating, and I'm inside of the outdoor building. It's smoking hot out here. Okay. It's like you have to have a little hinge up to make the stove, the burner, the gas tank go all the way up. All right, so the instructions say this. You know what? Let me get my instruction reading glasses on. It says, first of all, check to verify the fuel valve is closed, and it is. Open the pump. The pump is here on the end. Place thumb over the hole of the end of the pump and pump 35 strokes and close the pump. So let's get us 35 rack ends on it. So right on the end of this little cylinder arm, it's got a hole. So we're going to put our thumb over the hole and give it 35 pumps. $35, and we're gonna close it back. All right, next is close the pump. Then turn lighting lever up. First hold lighted match to the edge of the burner, and then quickly open fuel valve for at least 2 turns. So the lighting valve is up. And we don't have a match, we're gonna use a lighter to keep this thing from getting us if something crazy happens. Okay, I pumped it up a few more pumps, and that thing's burning good now, so maybe it's air issues. Maybe I just don't have enough pressure on the tank. It's roaring now though, it's hot. Got a good flame on it. I think we're gonna let that go for a few. I wonder if the other side will light. The other side lit right up. Like to choke out that side. Oh, what about that? Both sides are burning beautiful. Two beautiful blue flames. Okay, I like it. So I think it's in great enough shape that we can cook something on this thing. So let's get us some food ready and let's cook something on the new Coleman stove. And as always, life's an adventure. Don't get caught sitting at home. You ought to be out here trying to help me figure out how to light this dang Coleman stove. Coming along nicely.